What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 22 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has the champions, Super Bowl champions, Los Angeles Rams. We have the Minnesota Vikings. And we got a pretty good game. Some of you guys might even consider this a classic, like, in a way. It's not necessarily a classic in a sense where what I usually call a classic, you know, when it's kind of comes down to like the last drive, so to speak. It's kind of like do or die, but it is all right. This is kind of a classic to a degree. I'm actually in my daughter's room, so if you hear a little bit of an echo, I apologize about that. If you hear some ventilation sounds, I apologize for that. For some reason, in my daughter's room, the ventilation kicks up a little high. I try to turn it down, but hopefully you guys don't hear that too much over my voice. But as you can see, my opponent had the ball first, coming down the field, a little bit of run, a little bit of pass. He's running in three wide receiver sets, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of that. Don't get me wrong, you know, a little inside zone here and there is okay, but you know, this not all the time. He didn't do it all the time, but he did it enough to where it was kind of like, bro, come on, man, find another way to get down the field, bro. Like, anybody can run. When you got three wide receivers out there, and people are thinking, they look at Aaron Donald with the sack, and people are thinking, you know, as we get the first down for 31 yards, I did not see that coming. I didn't know what was going to happen on that play. I knew he was open, but in this game, you just never know sometimes. But I had to take that chance that we was back some yards. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you know, like, people are looking to play the pass, and you know, and you didn't run it. I'm like, come on, man, if you gonna do that, get in the I formation, bro, single back, man. No, running like a man, bro. like these cats, man. They sometimes, man. These guys, they just find some of the I don't want to say wackest, but they just find some of the cheesiest ways to get down the field. We hit him with the inside zone. Right there, he basically gave me that touchdown so he could have some time to get down the field. You know, with minutes of change left and maybe take a lead. Let's see what happens, man. Second down and 8, I believe. We end up getting an interception, which kind of shocked me right here. I got to be honest. This interception shocked me because for some reason, I don't know what it is, but it's usually the cornerback or safety that plays that zone. They normally don't do a good job. I don't know what happened. I think I got a little lucky right there, but I'll take it, man. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. We hit the boy Adam Thielen on the left-hand side and put ourselves in position to kick a field goal. 10-7. It's he or she's turn to burn. Let's see what they got. So we're up 10-7. His turn to burn. 30-something seconds left to go into the game. Gets down the field with the boy, I believe that was Cam Akers. Then he gets this. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, man, when these receivers do drag routes, even with the tight ends, sometimes it feels like it don't matter who you have. They just cannot catch him, man. And he ends up getting the field right there, right before 30 seconds, man. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Right before the half, they can score 10-10, which is kind of funny because I didn't even know I had the ball in the second half. For some reason, I thought he had the ball. I don't know why I thought he had the ball, but let's see what we can do. We got the boy Cook, man. Dalvin Cook had a pretty good game. I believe he had like 19 carries for 100-something yards on the ground, which is not bad. And Cam Akers had a good game, too. You know, a good amount of those runs was on the inside zone, man, when I'm playing the pass, and he got 3 wide receiver set out there. But you know, he did get over 100 yards nonetheless, so we're doing a little bit of pass, a little bit of run. I believe the Vikings are a very balanced team. It's really hard to pass a whole bunch with the Vikings, unless you're just a passer. Like you know me, sometimes I get in my passing modes where I just pass all the time. But you know, I'm not in that mode in this game. But if you're playing with the Vikings the right way, I definitely think you want to have a balanced attack, man. I think this is a perfect team to have a balanced attack. I'm a little shocked with how good of runs that we're getting. Not necessarily because the Vikings are not necessarily good at running the ball, but the Rams are usually pretty sound defensively, even when it comes to defending the run. But we end up getting a rushing touchdown, another one, man. 2 touchdowns for Cook, man. I'll take it right there. Oh, sneaky nice. I almost had the interception right there. Like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. Like every possession feels so valuable in this game. It all depends on who you're playing. Like, when you're playing guys that are this good, this guy's pretty good. You want to cherish every possession, and when you miss an opportunity to get up, and it's like usually that's a pick. Usually, like 9 times out of 10, that's a pick. But for some reason, they didn't give it to me that time. But It's all good. We got to try to make up for it. There he goes with that inside run, and the 3 wide receiver set again. It does it again right here. Yeah, I know you're probably thinking like, yo, why don't you just switch the defense up, LP? Like, I do switch it up from time to time, but when you are studying, what people are doing, cause think of it as people are going to get down the field in this game. Like, you could be, Oscar the Grouch, but you're the most like, look at that right there. You have got to be kidding me. To tie the game up, the boy Dye was right there for the pick. I'm like, Dye, what are you doing, bro? Like, Dye, put a hand up. So, like, he was just the linebackers in this game sometimes. Like, man, this dude just threw right through him. It looked like he just threw the ball right through him. I'm like, you got to be kidding. So we try to make some attempt to get a field goal with 15 seconds, which is quite difficult in this game. But yeah, what I was trying to say, so we're definitely going to overtime. What I was trying to say was that when you are studying people's habits, as the game's going along, being as though that people can get up the field so easily, you got to find other ways that are a little bit outside the box to try to stop them. And you're kind of like, what I try to do with a lot of opponents, which usually works for me often, I try to prey on their on what they do consistently, on their habits, and it just didn't work on that last drive, even though right there I put Dye in a perfect position to get the interception for game, and he didn't do it, but it's all good. We're going to try to come down the field. Now, right here in overtime, I'm thinking, okay, we got Dalvin Cook. We're going to run the ball. He stops him right there. Good stop by Aaron Donald. Right here, 3rd down and 8. Somebody get him. Oh, my goodness, man. I got to be honest, man. For this to happen in overtime was just so wild. But I thought he was in the zone. I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was in the zone. But it's wild that Eric Weddle jumped a route when I don't know. It's just shout out to this guy for it. Like, this guy actually just kept playing. Most people would have took the field goal, probably even me. I probably would have took the field goal as well. But shout out to him for just keeping on playing. But yeah, what I'm trying to say about that play, okay, on that play specifically, I thought he was in the zone. Okay, he's in man coverage. I didn't read that well. But even though he was in man coverage, it looked like Jefferson. Is it Jeffries or Jefferson? I'm sorry, bro, for messing up your name if you're listening to this. It looked like he had, the leverage. Like he had the, the advantage position-wise. How in the world was I supposed to know Eric Weddle was going to jump that route? Like, but I'm not even mad about losing this game. I mean, because of course, you guys know I don't take the game too seriously. A 38-year-old man, but at the same time, and on top of that, the game is so random, you never know. But it's not. It's actually not about that. The randomness of the game. This guy was a good opponent. I really had a great deal of respect for this opponent. Right here. At least I think he, from what I've seen, like I said, with the exception of running with 3 wide receivers set so much, I think this guy was pretty good. Jefferson, that's Justin Jefferson. Okay, yeah, he was pretty good. So he definitely got my respect. Shout out to him, man. So I didn't mind losing to this type of opponent right here. Your boy.